and Sunday for the Mid-Nebraska Rifle and Pistol Club Gun Show.
Yeah, been seeing your signs everywhere. You guys do a good job of advertising that way. And
We've had to go around and pick them up. That's the other thing that our gun show does, is it'll bring a good shot of stormy weather every year, it seems like. So yesterday, Doug Bazin and I were out, picking up, writing the signs, and last night I did the same. So,
well, we appreciate you picking them up. But how many years has this been happening out at the One Box? Do you remember?
Boy, we've been at the One Box now, I think, for 10 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great venue to have it at.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice, soft carpeting as opposed to over at the municipal building where it was before I got into the club. Makes it easier to stand all day and walk around and peruse your favorite firearms.
Yeah, I think one of the things about that venue is it's not as loud as other types of venues that you would be in, such as a gym or a hard-floored, surfaced building, because that sound bounces around. You have a cushion in there, so you can kind of talk and visit, and that's probably a lot what happens at the gun show.
Yeah, it's more than just going to load up or buy your get your latest acquisition. You can talk for half an hour about when Smith & Wesson started to put in an internal lock on their revolvers, and now they've taken it off, and the Banger Punta era of Smith & Wesson, or Bill Ruger.
Yeah.
You can crazy ammunition, Wildcat loads,
yeah,
all those sorts of things. That's the great thing about the gun show. It's meeting, going back and seeing Craig Leth from Myrna here. He's going to be here again. As far as dealers, Rich Maxwell, I always like to talk with him for a while. So yeah, you're right. It's more than just going to buy something. It's an experience, really.
Yeah, sharing stories, and not everybody certainly that has or buys firearms are hunters, but a lot of you guys like to chase a bird around or do something, ducks and so forth. So you have those stories to share as well.
Stories, and boy, I learn a lot every year I go.
Yeah.
About different kinds of firearms or ammunition, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So let's run down just kind of the hard information here. It's tomorrow and Sunday, is that correct?
That's right. This Saturday and Sunday at the One Box, August 15th and 16th. Start 9 a.m. both days. If you're there at 8:30 tomorrow, that's I don't want 200 people at 8:30, but we'll let some. We'll let you in. We'll take your $5 to get in the door. So it's 9 to 5 Saturday, 9 to 3 Sunday at the One Box. Admission's $5 to enter. Kids 12 and under with an adult are free. It's year 3 of the Four Valleys 4-H Club concession stand. So you can make a day of it, and our dealers like that too. The kids do a great job. Scotcheroos, nachos, whatever you want. Your basic concession stand items.
Yeah.
We've got a $5 raffle again. I think it's 2 tickets for $5. 4 for 10, actually.
Yeah, 4 for 10.
You multiply that. First prize, you were just talking about the, what's on display in Washington at the National Museum of History. Well, on that patriotic theme, our raffle gun this year is a special 250th anniversary series Ruger 1022. So it is a 22 rifle, but you don't have one like this, I swear. It's a 1776 edition, so it's got a nice walnut engraved stock, Altamont stocks, for those that know the lingo. It's got patriotic scenes on it. Like, I haven't seen our particular firearm yet that we're getting, but I've seen them with featured on the main stock. The butt stock is the picture of the flag raising, or depiction of the flag raising at Iwo Jima.
Oh, wow.
Big Eagle, patriotic scenes. Mount Rushmore's on there, I think. So that's our raffle gun. You could come home and you could take that home with you if you get your name drawn. The second prize on our raffle, Prairie Eye Care, has donated some Oakley sport sunglasses. They've got yellow lenses, so great for shooting and protect your eyesight. We're going to be full again this year. As far as number of dealers, the one box is full.
It'll be filled up.
Every table, every available table, every available space is taken. We almost might need to expand out into the hallway. But Traven Flynn does a great job. He's on our committee. He's our main liaison. He really does way too much work for this gun show. A lot of it goes on Traven. He's talking with dealers, They tend to procrastinate a little bit on when they'll send in their check, reserve their tables. We're full. We just filled up in the last month. So that's great. And it's a great mix, as far as our dealers that are going to be in attendance this year. It's always nice to get some new blood, so you don't have the same exact dealers every year. So we do have a few new dealers again this year, and then also the favorite old standbys, the big 3 or 4 that have been coming for years. Craig Less going to be there, Rich Maxwell, Norm, the knife guy. That back table is always all knives, and he'll sharpen them for you. He'll be here again this year, so it's going to be a great show.
Now, when you say full, the one box room can be divided in half, but you're using the whole thing.
We use the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Wow. The whole thing. That's right. Yeah, and Traven's got this computer program, I think. I hope it's a computer program, on how he can configure everything and what works for each kind of dealer. Because we've got the dealer, I can't remember his name right now. He's got a lot of big standing shelving units that he fills up with magazines and all kinds of paraphernalia. So yeah, it's quite a process to get everybody laid out, but we've got the whole thing
ready to go.
Yep, 82 tables I think are sold.
82.
82. That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow.
It's a decent size. It's not huge like Oklahoma City, where you at that gun show you can't even walk the whole thing. Ours you can kind of it's just about the right size for me.
Yeah.
I think because you can walk the whole place. It may you take a couple hours to walk it, and then maybe go try to make a deal with somebody. Grab a plate of nachos.
Yeah.
In between.
Yeah. How much dickering goes on as far as maybe you walk by and you see something, the guy gives you the price, and you go back and you say, I've been thinking about it, I'm going to make this offer type of thing. Does that go on?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's you're walking by and you see a revolver, you might flip the tag over and boy, geez, $1,200, and the dealer go, well, it's a gun show. It's almost like make me an offer.
Yeah.
And so there is quite a bit of bargaining that goes on. You can bring in, your firearm that maybe, it doesn't have sentimental value to you. You can bring yours in and try to trade, get some value, get some trade value, to knock that price down, so that can come in as far as bargaining and negotiating over the purchase of something. So yeah, there is quite a bit. Another favorite trick is, well, if it's got $1,000, I really can't come down off of that. Well, would you take $1,000 out the door? And so, in other words, the dealer's got to do some math and mark down the, take off the tax, because the tax man still's got to get paid.
Oh, sure. And speaking of paperwork and tax man, is there a lot of paperwork that comes with the gun show on purchases and so forth? I know there's certain rules you have to abide by.
It's a really good question. Yes, we follow all state, federal firearms laws. Every dealer there is going to require that you show them either a Nebraska firearm purchase permit or a Nebraska concealed carry permit. That shows that you've had the background checks done, so they don't have to call in to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. That they won't do that for you like they would at Cabela's, because they want to move volume at these things. So you're going to need your card, and then you always have to fill out the federal firearms purchase form, where you swear that you're not a felon, you're not a fugitive from justice, and those sorts of things.
Sure.
So yeah, absolutely. That's part of every purchase for a firearm. If it's not a firearm, like a muzzle loader.
A little exception there.
Yeah. If it's not a firearm, you wouldn't have to fill it out. Ammunition. In Nebraska, we don't have regulations on selling ammo other than age.
Is there folks there with silencers?
I think I don't know that there'll be people bringing suppressors. I think there's going to be photos of or a display of items that are available online. Now, this is really, really timely. You maybe have no idea. Apparently, there was a decision yesterday that the government can no longer require for a purchase of a suppressor the tax stamp. They dropped the tax down to $0, and so it's been ruled unconstitutional by a federal judge because requiring people to pay $200 for the tax stamp for the purchase of a suppressor is now they got rid of that, and so because it was based on the power to tax.
Oh, I see. All about taxes.
Yeah, the power to tax. So they took the tax away, and now apparently you don't have to get licensed in Nebraska to purchase a suppressor or to get the stamp.
Yeah.
So, I assume next year it might be huge. If that stays in place, there might be a ton of suppressors at next year's gun show.
If that stays. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to promise that there'll be suppressors available to walk out the door with tomorrow. I know some dealers I think are involved in them, so you may be able to pick something out
and get an update on the situation.
Probably. Absolutely, yeah. You'll probably get an education tomorrow.
Okay, and you mentioned magazines and sight items that go along with all of this.
Oh yeah, optics, scopes, binoculars, magazines for semi-automatic weapons, drums, things like that. They're, common gun show staples are self-defense equipment. There'll be some of that there. Some concealed carry accessories for ladies, I understand. That we're going to have a dealer with some of that. Those items. Gold coins, cash, rare currency, precious metals. We'll have a dealer that'll be there with those items for you to purchase. So which goes hand in hand with gun shows, but we really have tried to focus on, what the bread and butter is. We don't have tables full of, trinkets and swords, things like that.
Yeah.
If a dealer brings only those types of items to our show, we say, well, I'm sorry, next year we won't have you back. So it's kind of Traven does a great job with gatekeeping on that.
Well, where you fill up, you can be selective too. I mean, it isn't like you need them to come back if you have other dealers coming in. So
that's right. Yeah.
Excuse me. So tomorrow and Sunday at the convention center here in Broken Bow, One Box, 82 tables, ammunition, firearms, and accessories. And I've got kind of some bullet points here. All local, state, and federal firearm laws will be enforced. Admission, only $5. Kids 12 and under get in free with a paid adult. Come hungry because, as Jeremiah mentioned, the Four Valleys 4-H concession stand will be there. And it's 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
That's right. You've got it.
You've got it. Well, hey, thanks for coming in. Are you going to... Are you gearing up for dove season and some of the hunting opportunities?
I better take stock and see what I've got for dove loads. You can miss a lot when you're hunting those, so I might have gone through most of my stock last September. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I got to get the pup out in the water and make sure she's fit, and we'll be ready to go.
Well, I've actually not recently, but up in the north side of town, going up to visit Mom, I, over the years, seen you out there working with your pup. It looks like you enjoy it as much as the dog does.
It's good for me. And yeah, Really, a lot of times I won't even go hunting unless I can bring my dog. If I get invited to a blind to hunt ducks for a day, like, well, gosh, do you have room for Ruger, for my dog Ruger? Because it's almost as much fun for me just to be with the dog. So yeah, it's good. She loves to work. So
that's great.
We like to go to Melham and stretch her legs in the water.
Oh, great, great. Did you get any fishing in? Speaking of water,
well, fishing, we've done some. Yeah, Sherman was a really great spot for walleye this spring and early summer. So I learned Sherman. I don't go there as much. Calamus was really slow, except recently Calamus has kind of picked up. So,
well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I still have a few night crawlers in the fridge. So if you need some, come by and see me.
I'll check with you.
All right.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks.
Good luck with the show. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
You too. We'll take a time out with these words.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
If you're interested in advancing the world of health with innovative solutions that improve lives every day, BD wants to talk to you during an upcoming Wednesday walk-in interview day. BD offers competitive wages, a team environment, and benefits that include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Start your career at BD in Broken Bow. Attend the walk-in interview event August 19th at the plant in Broken Bow and learn more about joining the team at BD.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
7:59, about a minute away from news. Jack Simpson told me before our interview with Jeremiah that it's showing online that the Arcadia schools are still closed today. You might check for yourself. I don't have official confirmation on that, but did state that online where Jack was, and so you might check your computer. School will not be held at Arcadia, according to that particular post. I also want to let you know that this is Friday, and so until after Labor Day, the Prairie Pioneer Center would like you to know that they're not open for walk-ins, but they are delivering the meals, and they'll be doing that until after Labor Day. So you can get meals delivered today from the center, but they will not be open for you to walk in. They will be open next week, Monday through Thursday. And so that note for you as well. News is next on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. A hurricane warning's issued for Hawaii's Big Island as Tropical Storm Lala approaches. Here's Mark Mayfield.
The National Hurricane Center forecasts Lala to get stronger, and it could reach hurricane strength as it bears down on the Big Island on Saturday.
Luigi Mangione will plead guilty to federal charges today in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth pushed back on reports a record-breaking deployment at sea is creating a mental health crisis aboard a U.S. aircraft carrier. A woman's arrested for intentionally igniting several blazes, fueling a large wildfire on the California-Nevada border. A federal judge blocked the Trump administration from suspending federal funding for the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority. President Trump visits New York State today, touting the dropping crime rates. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, yesterday, Governor Jim Pillen reissued an executive order extending relief for commercial drivers transporting hay and essential agricultural supplies to areas impacted by wildfires and ongoing drought conditions across Nebraska. Due to the severe impact of the wildfires and persistent drought on the state's livestock feed supply, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration granted an additional 30-day waiver on hours of service requirements for drivers assisting with relief efforts. Under the governor's executive order, standard hours of service regulations as well as over-dimension and overweight size restrictions are waived for commercial motor vehicles delivering hay and necessary supplies to affected agricultural producers. This order will now be in effect through September the 11th. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
Fernando Mendoza tried to make some noise in his debut as a Raider.
Fernando looking left across the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Jack Besh. Fernando Mendoza. A rifle to Jack Besh. And the Raiders score 6. Touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders.
Raider Nation Radio on the call. Mendoza finished 10 of 16, 97 yards, and that touchdown you just heard. The Cardinals did end up beating the Raiders 27-14, though. Cardinals running back Jeremiah Love had 11 carries and 58 yards in the win. The Colts and Patriots ended in a tie at 13 apiece. Chargers took down the Texans 27-7, and Drew Aller had 153 yards and 3 total touchdowns as the Steelers took down the Packers 28-9. Dodgers blew a 4-2 lead, losing to the Brewers 5-4.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun, with fog in spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 81. Winds out of the northeast around 5 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows of aloft around 64, partly cloudy skies. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow, chance of thunderstorms, daytime highs approaching 82. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you, or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
4 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there this morning?
Honestly, it feels a little bit warm for only being 67 degrees outside. We do got cloudy skies. Winds are calm. There is a little bit of fog in the area. Barometric pressure at 29.98. Humidity 97%. In the last 24 hours, 18 hundredths of precipitation, with the precip for this month at 2 inches and 79 hundredths. A high yesterday of 79 with an overnight low of 66.
All right, Jack, thank you. Not raining right now?
Not at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's what it really feels like. It's not raining right now here at the studio location, just west of Broken Bow. We did pick up that 1800s that Jack was talking about. I think the airport had 20-some hundreds overnight, so still wet out there.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Nate Bell in Broken Bow or Zach Meyer in Callaway if Auto Owners makes sense for you, or go to myhighstreet.com to find a location. High Street Insurance. See possible.
When it comes to protecting your home, trust the team that is built on Nebraska values. Ridgeline Exteriors is excited to announce they now have a team serving Broken Bow and the surrounding area. Whether you need roofing, siding, gutters, metal roofing, or storm damage repairs, Ridgeline delivers quality workmanship and honest service every step of the way. With more than 4,000 homes served across Nebraska, they have earned a reputation for roofing, relationships, and results. Find Ridgeline Exteriors on Facebook or online and see why homeowners across Nebraska trust the local team to take care of their home.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
Lots of things to tell you about today. Did get a cancellation on one of our guests, so we'll have a little extra time today. So we're going to play a little more 70s music than I had planned, so let's get started. 1970s decade for you today. Ah, yeah. That moonlight feels right.
The wind blew some luck in my direction. I caught it in my hands today. I finally made a tricky French connection. You winked and gave me your okay. I'll take you on a trip beside the ocean and drop the top at Chesapeake Bay. Ain't nothing like the sky to dose a potion. The moon will send you on your way. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. We'll lay back and observe the constellations and watch the moon smiling bright. I'll play the radio on southern stations, 'cause southern bells are hell at night. You say you came to Baltimore from Ole Miss, a class of 7-4 gold ring. The eastern moon looks ready for a wet kiss to make the tide rise again. Moonlight feels right. Moonlight feels right. On Sunday morning and watch it fade the moon away. I guess you know I'm giving you a warning, 'cause me and moon are itching to play. I'll take you on a trip beside the
them at 308-324-3351 or 507-837-2068.
All right, Bass Enterprises, thank you so much, Teresa, for making this information available to our listeners out there. The Sandhills Stray Gathering is scheduled, and that is coming up August 16th, so that's Sunday at 11 a.m. near Brewster at 84405 Highway 7, Brewster, Nebraska. And they're full for the teams. They were looking for 20 teams, and they're filled up there. They've got 4-man teams ready to go there. They're going to have a 60% payout for those contestants. Also, for you folks who want to participate, they're having a Calcutta 50% payout there. That Calcutta will be at 10:30 Sunday morning. So if you get there early, you can get in on that. They're going to pay back to the contestants for first place, buckles and cash. Second place, head stalls and cash. Third place, cash prizes, and also some cash prizes for fourth place. Now, here's the deal. The top 4 teams come back for a wild cow milking short round. That should be a lot of fun to watch. And you don't need to bring anything to eat or drink. The Blaine County EMTs will be doing concessions there in the area, and the team's ready to go. They're going to have the stray gathering and then that wild cow milking short round, and it's all taking place Sunday. Get there for the Calcutta at 10:30. They'll start at 11.
Do you need hearing aids but worry about the cost? Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow works with any budget because hearing aids don't have to break the bank. They've been proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years. Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. With over 35 years of experience and multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne offers top quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. There's no batteries to mess with. She also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. You don't need to drive to Lincoln, Omaha, or Denver. You can call 308-384-3852 and schedule your appointment today for expert hometown care that fits your budget. Right here in Broken Bow, they're inside the Chamber Building.
It's 1970s Day. Here's Carly Simon, You're So Vain, on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Aero Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Aero Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options.
Bruning Bank is proud to celebrate Jim Scott, president of our Broken Bow location, on his induction into the Nebraska Football Hall of Fame. Come celebrate this incredible achievement with us on Thursday, September 3rd from 3 to 5 p.m. at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow. Enjoy drinks, refreshments, and a chance to congratulate Jim. Remember, that's Thursday, September 3rd from 3 to 5 p.m. at Bruning Bank in Broken Bow at 803 South D Street. Come help us celebrate a Nebraska football legend. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Why drive and spend your hard-earned money on gas when unbeatable low prices are available right here at Lines Appliance? Right now, dishwashers, refrigerators, and freezers are all specially priced and will continue until this inventory is gone. Like a Mana washer dryer pairs, $4.25 each or $8.50 for the set. Talk to Preston or Brent at Lines Appliance and get these quality appliances on the way to your home. Delivery and setup are available. It's never been easier. If service is what you need, they'll fix it up quick and right. Lines Appliance, 720 South C Street, Broken Bow.
8:21. Well, we're getting ready. The cruise is coming up next week, August 20th. Cruise the Bow. And we're going to be inviting and encouraging everyone to go cruising. All street legal rides are welcome. Doesn't matter what your automobile is, whether it's a pickup, a motorcycle, a classic car, your daily car, doesn't matter. Just simply get out and cruise just like you used to up and down Highway 2. There'll be music provided here on KBBN 95.3 FM. Brent Apperson is excited. He's going to be playing some cruising music for you so you can crank up the radio, doing some shout-outs and some shenanigans and some requests that you can call in while you're cruising. You can do that now. Back in the day, you certainly couldn't call in a song to the radio unless you stopped and got into the phone booth or went back home and called. But you don't have to do that now. You probably have a smartphone with you so you can call in. And for those of you who have cars that don't have radios or the radio doesn't work anymore, you can certainly use the KBBN app on your smartphone to listen and enjoy. They're going to have sales specials in town, featured across the town, so be sure and think about maybe saving some money while you're having fun. And they've just announced yesterday, Jeremy just announced it yesterday, a free movie at the Fox Theater at 7:30 that evening. Now, we need your help. We have some choices for movies. Text the request shout-out line 308-870-0333, 0333, and tell us which one you want to watch. The poll is up on the Sandhills Express Facebook page, and now you can make your choice here. Here's your choices. Free Willy, Charlotte's Web, or Beethoven. Those are your three choices. The free movie will be at the Fox Theater at 7:30 on August 20th. Cruise the Bow, and then go have some popcorn and watch a movie at no charge. And drivers are encouraged to bring the whole family, have some fun. But right now, we're asking you to vote on those three movies, Free Willy, Charlotte's Web, and Beethoven. That poll is up on Sandhills Express Facebook page through noon on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun next week. Hoping for good weather.
Yeah. It's going to be all three of those movies are just great, too.
Yeah, they're
all classics.
User-friendly for everybody. Yeah, should be good. The Callaway Good Life Center is looking for a full-time registered nurse, and they're also looking for a full-time nursing assistant, CNA. Full-time dietary aide also needed. There in that position, that's daytime hours only, so you can enjoy your evenings. Come join the team at the 38-bed skilled nursing facility in Callaway, and they'll offer ongoing training and opportunities for you. And if you're looking for a dependable and compassionate place to work with employees who make a difference, you'll be surrounded and supported by leadership and coworkers. Apply online at the CallawayGoodLifeCenter.com, CallawayGoodLifeCenter.com, or call 308-836-2267. That's 308-836-2267.
Well, you just mentioned the cruise night, and the Tumbleweed Cafe will be taking part in cruise night this coming Thursday with burgers and fries through the drive-thru. You can swing in and grab your supper and keep cruising. The Tumbleweed is open from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. for daily dine-in. From 6 to 11, Monday through Friday, you'll find delicious breakfast items that include burritos, sandwiches, cinnamon rolls, biscuits and gravy, and more. You can drive through and grab a quick breakfast to go. Every Monday through Friday, they also have homemade lunch specials, and on Sunday, enjoy a buffet from 11 to 2. Don't forget their pre-made casseroles. They're ready to go home and pop in the oven for those busy nights. Every Monday through Saturday at 5 p.m., Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill is open on the west side of the Tumbleweed. You can stop in and grab some great food, cold drinks, and visit with friends. You'll find cheese cigars, wings, Clubhouse flatbreads, burgers, and fries. They're open Monday through Saturday from 5 to 10, but Carmen says the grill is on until she walks out the door.
Ah, what a great time. Cruise around, drive through at the Tumbleweed and pick up some fries, maybe a hamburger or two. So get out that car, get out that pickup, get whatever you can drive safely up and down the highway. It has to be street legal. And just cruise around a little bit and have some fun with us and listen to the radio. And we're going to maybe fit nicely here today because there's some 70s cars that are pretty nice. And I imagine we'll see some of those. So let's give you some cruising music right now, kind of get you in the mood. And this is a little more 70s disco, but it's got a nice groove to it. On the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Enjoy.
Gateway Motors just unloaded a semi full of vehicles straight from Denver for the return of the $299 replenish. Jeeps, Nissan, Chevrolet, Chrysler, sedans, SUVs, and minivans, front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. They're green tagged and ready to go. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit. Every green tag vehicle comes with the Gateway Motors lifetime powertrain limited warranty at no extra cost. The selection is replenished, but when the green tags are gone, they're gone. Gateway Motors, Broken Bow, Nebraska. $299 down, $299 a month. The $299 replenish has happened.
Exciting news for the kids out there and the parents, grandparents, and guardians that love buying them gifts. New children's books have arrived at Barney Pharmacy. Some titles include Farm Friends, Little Red Barn, Little Orange Truck, Babies on the Farm, and more. Activity books are in as well to keep the little ones busy. Don't forget the photo kiosk is back at Barney Pharmacy. No more stressing about how or where to print out your pictures for everyone to see. Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Buy meat, earn major discounts on groceries or gas. It really is that simple with Grocery Cart's VIP meat rewards. The more you spend each week through August, the more points you earn. Spend as little as $25 this week on meat and get 1,500 points for the week. That's 15 cents off per gallon of gas. You can earn up to $1 off per gallon of gas by spending $150. You know you're going to eat it, so stock up and get big-time points at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow through the 29th.
There's something special about summer in Custer County. Neighbors coming together, celebrating what makes this country strong. Hard work, pride, and patriotism. At Nebraska State Bank and Trust, they've been honored to be a part of that tradition since 1917. For over a century, they've stood alongside you, helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams take root. Because when a community succeeds, we all do. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, rooted in tradition, committed to you. Member FDIC.
Some secrets just can't be kept, like the exciting week happening at the Secret Garden at their Broken Bow location from 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and 8:30 to 2 on Saturday. You can enjoy delicious breakfasts and lunches with gluten-free options, as well as refreshing drinks with a different $5 drink of the day every day. At the Secret Garden's Myrna location, their summer decor is 50% off. Find them open Friday from 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday from 8:30 to 4:30. Follow the Secret Garden on Facebook for updates or shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com.
8:33. As promised, we'll get that Carly Simon going for you. But first, we want to talk a little bit about the Circle V Stitch and Post, and Jack has some things he wants to tell you about. If you're looking for your logo or name to be put on shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything, Velma at Circle V's got you covered. She does custom letter jackets too. We're getting ready to get back to school, so if you want to start a letter jacket up and personalize it just the way your student wants it, there's the answer there at Velma's place. Velma also creates really special embroidered gifts like throws for weddings, memorials, or those meaningful moments you want to remember. And be sure and ask about the cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something you're going to love. Give Velma a call at Circle V Stitch and Post at 308-872-6173. That's 872-6173. Leave her a message and she'll get back to you if she doesn't answer.
All right, well, the Livin' Out Loud concert is tomorrow at Lake Helen in Gothenburg. It's a donor-driven family event that is free to attend. Once again, this tomorrow at 4:45. Some of the artists that they'll be featuring: Danny Goki, Megan Woods, the band Reeves, All the Noise, and Logan and Katie. There's also going to be a message from speaker Aaron Davis. Don't forget to join them Sunday at 10 a.m. for a community worship service led by Megan Woods and Aaron Davis. Once again, this tomorrow at 4:45.
All right, the City Cafe in Broken Bow is looking for a waiter or waitress to join their staff. Duties would include waiting and bussing tables and some cashiering. Hours would be 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., no weekends or evenings required. So stop into the City Cafe on the west side of the square in Broken Bow for an application. You can talk to Betty for more details, or if you have any questions, stop in between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. and talk to Betty about working as a waiter or waitress to join the staff at the City Cafe in Broken Bow on the west side of the square.
Your farm, your business, and your future. Together, they work with you to develop a personalized strategy and offer a broad range of coverage options to fit your needs. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's all about you and your community. Stop by 616 South C Street in Broken Bow or call 308-872-6433 today.
The Garden Center in Broken Bow still has a great selection of trees ready for your yard and landscape. If you've been thinking about adding shade, beauty, or privacy to your property, now is the time to plant. You'll also find remaining flowers, unique yard art, decorative pottery, and patio sets built to handle Nebraska weather for years to come. Visit the Garden Center at 500 Thelma Street in Broken Bow, just 1 block south of Highway 2. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 5:30 and Saturday 10 to 2. The Garden Center, helping you make the most of your outdoor living space.
Big thank you to all of our businesses on the breakfast show today. Lots of good businesses sending out their offer to you for services and products. So thank you very much. Also, thank you to the businesses that make our video stream available to you on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. They include V-Bar Trailer Sales, Runza of Broken Bow, Ross Electric and Hertique, Off-Broadway Assisted and Independent Living, Ideal Realty, Hunter's Towing, The Grand Generation Manor, Fairder Auto Parts, Designs of Distinction, the Custer County Foundation, Culligan, and A1 Auto Repair. All are part of the breakfast show every day. On the video side, you'll see their ads scroll across or pop up on the screen each and every day. Dawson County Raceway is having their Sunday races, and on Sunday, Jeremy and Christy are going to go down and do a live broadcast, probably in the 4 o'clock hour, approaching the 5 o'clock hot lap start time, so they can hopefully maybe catch some drivers and talk to them, to talk to the officials about the races and how the season has went at the Dawson County Raceway. And this is a big Sunday because they're having a cancer awareness night this Sunday, and they'll be doing some special things in and around that to bring awareness to a great cause. So come out and support them as they help fight cancer and give you the chance to see some hot cars on a good track down at Dawson County this Sunday.
All right, Steffen's Law Office in Broken Bow is hiring for a full-time personal injury case coordinator. They're looking for someone who is organized, detail-oriented, and comfortable with computers and works well with both clients and a team. Steffen Law Office offers competitive pay and benefits, a supportive work environment, and room to grow. If you're interested, you can find the full job description and application information on the sandhillsexpress.com home hiring page.
All right, we're playing 1970s music for you today, kind of getting in the mood for the cruise next Thursday on August 20th. And I'm sure Brent will be playing some 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I know he'll be playing some 80s.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe even some 90s, because the request line will be open, and we'll be playing music as you cruise town and take in that free movie later on at the Fox Theater. So we're kind of getting in a mood today, although this song doesn't ring a bell for a lot of us for a 70s song. It was a beautiful song, still love to hear it whenever it's played, but it really doesn't remind you of the 70s, or at least it doesn't to most people. But it's beautiful. I think it's one of the best songs ever released as far as a story sort of song. It's a story song that really hits home. It's called Wildfire. Michael Martin Murphey, Wildfire, for you from the 1970s. We'll be right back with information you can use from us here on The Breakfast Show to you. Stay tuned.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
At RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow, it's about more than nuts, bolts, and tools. It's about neighbors helping neighbors. Every month when you round up your purchase to the nearest dollar, those extra cents go right back into our community, supporting local organizations, projects, and families who make Broken Bow such a special place to call home. Every penny makes a difference. When you shop local, instead of clicking buy online, you're investing in hometown businesses, local jobs, and a stronger community. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's the Ace way. Shop RTA's Hardware, where your dollars stay close to home.
As America celebrates 250 years, we are celebrating the people who make our communities great. It's Red, White, and You.
We're recognizing local legends, including individuals, teachers, volunteers, first responders, businesses, organizations, and groups who make a difference right here at home.
If you know someone who deserves to be recognized, nominate them today. Visit the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com and tell us about them. Red, White, and You is brought to you by
Seacoast Storage, Broken Bow Auto Parts, Colican, Mead Lumber, and Custer Public Power District.
And many other businesses taking part in the Red, White, and You local legends that we have been having this summer. Big shout out to Brookstone View Floor Nurses, Grant Chapin, Richard Still, and Dylan Hanley, all selected, and I should say nominated and then selected to be honored this week here on the radio and on Sandhills Express. So thank you very much for your nominations. Keep them coming. Lots of good folks out there to recognize here in central Nebraska. Here's Jack.
Livewire Karaoke is hitting Sylvester's in Broken Bow tonight from 9 until 1, and it's going to be a great time. Whether you're a rock star in the shower or a certified stage slayer, the mic is calling your name. That's tonight. Bring your vocal cords to Sly's East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Livewire Karaoke at the quiet little place that rocks.
And there'll probably be some 70s songs performed tonight, so we continue with our 70s theme this morning. Here's Redbone, Come Get Your Love. Redbone, Come Get Your Love, 1970s song for you. That is our theme today. Hope you're enjoying it. Here's Jack with another tidbit of information.
All right, at the Whiskey Barrel, Stan has everyday low prices. There's free ice with every purchase, and you're actually warming his beer when you put it in ice. Coolers are at $28 or 28 degrees, excuse me. You can enjoy a great conversation and a wide selection of your favorite adult beverages.
I'm sure that Stan would take $28 for just a gift. But
yeah,
28 degrees, that's right on the edge of freezing. And, of course, with purchase, you get free ice, great conversation, good people there that work with Stan. And they're open 7 days a week. All right, 1975, Marshall Tucker Band released Fire on the Mountain. And that was what was going on. A lot of what we played here this morning from 70s is radio hits, pop music. And certainly Marshall Tucker Band, that was a radio hit, huge hit. But it was also a noticeable song that was different than a lot of others on the radio. Marshall Tucker, the Outlaws, Leonard Skinner, all blew up the radio in the 1970s. And we're glad they did. Still sounds great on the radio. This one's called Fire on the Mountain.
Two Heads Texas DPS says truckers are overloading their rigs to bring watered-down fuel back to Mexico. Once there, it's sold at 3 times its price. Several attacks targeting Ecuadorian fishing boats in the Pacific Ocean earlier this year were conducted as part of a CIA program, according to the Washington Post. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Brianna Murrow.
Fernando Mendoza tried to make some noise in his debut as a Raider.
Fernando looking left across the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Jack Besh. Fernando Mendoza. A rifle to Jack Besh. And the Raiders score 6. Touchdown. Las Vegas Raiders.
Raider Nation Radio on the call. Mendoza finished 10 of 16, 97 yards, and that touchdown you just heard. The Cardinals did end up beating the Raiders 27-14, though. Cardinals running back Jeremiah Love had 11 carries and 58 yards in the win. The Colts and Patriots ended in a tie at 13 apiece. Chargers took down the Texans 27-7, and Drew Aller had 153 yards and 3 total touchdowns as the Steelers took down the Packers 28-9. Dodgers blew a 4-2 lead, losing to the Brewers 5-4.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun, with fog and spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 81. Winds out of the northeast, around 5 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows of aloft around 64, partly cloudy skies. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow, chance of thunderstorms, daytime highs approaching 82. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Home Sweet Home, Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. They have helped you find the perfect item for your home for more than 35 years. Visit them on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow or downtown on South 9th Avenue and online at familyfurnitureandflooring.com.
It is about 3 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Here's Jack with your current conditions.
All right, 67 under a cloudy sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 30.01 and humidity 96%. Do got some sprinkles going on right now. In the last 24 hours, 1,800 of received precipitation, with the precip for this month at 2 inches and 79 hundredths. A high yesterday of 79 and an overnight low of 66.
All right, let's go back in history, back in the late 60s, early 70s. And I'm old enough to remember this in real time, not looking it up. I can actually remember Billy Preston. Now, Billy Preston was a great keyboardist who was pretty successful on his own. For some reason, the Beatles took a liking to Billy Preston, and he was able to play with the Beatles. In fact, he played with the Beatles when they played up on top the roof on their last live show. And he also had a big hit called Will It Go Round in Circles. Billy Preston also played with the likes of Eric Clapton and many others. The Mind Match is growing. The pot is growing. The jackpot is up to $175. And if you'd like a chance to play and join the contestant pool, go to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com. You'll find details on how the game works as well. If you've already played and you didn't win, you're eligible again in 30 days after you played. Mind Match is every Wednesday morning at 7:45, brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. Check it out next Wednesday. See if we can give away that $175. What's up, Jack? That's a old saying. I guess you didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm just here, I guess.
Mud racing canceled. Wanted to kind of note that. It was also in the story that Doug put together for us last night from the Ag Society meeting. They did not have the equipment they needed to put on the mud racing, so maybe at a later date, maybe another time. But if you're thinking about the mud racing on August 15th, that has been canceled. Well, I wouldn't be able to get through the day, Jack, if I was playing 70s music and didn't play this next cut. This is one of Brent and I's favorites on the pop radio side. Now, this gentleman was huge in the 70s and beyond that as well, and still is well known for being a kind of a super talent, kind of one of the guys that really did well with television and music back at that period of time. I think you'll recognize the guy. He's a Welsh citizen who moved to America. Tom Jones. She's a lady.
Well, she's all you'd ever want. She's the kind I'd like to flaunt and take to dinner.
Stage to the installation process. We have a great selection of continuous fence, pipe, guardrail, and gates for your next corral project. Quality is a staple in our business. Contact us at 308-529-0781 or visit us at MolineSeedandFence.com. Locations in Gothenburg and Thetford with Broken Bow coming soon.
Life's better when you're under our roof because we can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 872-5252 today.
American Family Insurance.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
9:15 is your time. Thanks for listening to The Breakfast Show on this Friday. Hope you're ready for a great weekend. There's always things to do in our listening area, so take one of them in. Of course, the stock car races in Lexington we mentioned to you earlier, the art show here in town. That's just a couple of things that we've talked about here this morning. Let's go back. I'm not sure exactly what year, but it was in the 70s when a gentleman kind of changed things with an album that was released, recorded live. And before that, I was kind of talking to Jack off the air about how a lot of the artists, the Beatles were a great example. They didn't really like playing live in big places. They were used to, well, in their early career, playing caverns and pubs and small venues, and their equipment was set up for that. And when they were asked to go play like Shea Stadium and large concert places, the equipment at that time just wasn't able to deliver it. And the screaming when the Beatles played was so loud it would have took a whole truckload of speakers to outweigh the sounds of these screaming bands, which seems kind of crazy now, but that's the way it was back then. But a lot of people just said, I really like this song, but I don't like it recorded live. It doesn't sound as good as what in the studio. And until Peter Frampton came along, that was the case. But Frampton live album in the 70s changed everything because he was recorded live, and it was one of the top-selling albums ever. And after that, everything changed. Here's Peter Frampton on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
in and year out in the Corn Belt.
Adastrio fungicide provides broad-spectrum control, which helps manage multiple foliar diseases at the same time.
It's kept that disease at bay from the ear leaf and above, which is really important for our corn crop. We need that during that tassel time into our reproductive stages to maximize our grain fill opportunities. Adastrio and other fungicides have really proved beneficial for farmers this year, and I think that it's protected those yields from those diseases.
To learn more, visit your FMC retailer or adastrio.ag.fmc.com.
922. Jack and Dave with you here on this Friday. We're celebrating 70s music, and as we do that, we realize there was all kinds of 70s music on the pop and rock side. That's when country rock started. You started hearing Leonard Skinner and also kind of alternative things like Jerry Jeff Walker, Hoyt Axton, Pure Prairie League. The list goes on with kind of your sidebar bands that didn't always get radio time, but everybody went out and bought their albums. Albums became big in the 70s. FM radio changed in the 70s because they were playing album cuts rather than the radio cuts more often than not on the FM side. AM was still playing top 40 and so forth. On the country side, country was struggling a little bit at that period of time in the 70s. Even in the late 60s. But now it sounds pretty good. And so if you like 60s, 70s country, 80s country, 90s country, and even some of today's country that fits, we've got it for you over on KCNI Pure Country. One of the gentlemen that we wonder about that was huge in the 70s and unfortunately was lost very quickly in his career makes you wonder how many songs would have this gentleman made for us to enjoy. His name is Jim Croce. Bad Bad, Leroy Brown, Jim Croce from the 1970s. Jack, thanks for helping out today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate your help. We'll be back on Monday with another breakfast show. I think Brent will be back, but I won't. So maybe you can help Brent on Monday.
Yeah, maybe.
One more 70s song, early 1970s. I remember laying under a 1969 Pontiac changing the transmission when I first heard this one. Here's Elton John, Benny and the Jets. Have a great day, everybody.